Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56 and welcome to my backyard. On June 19, 2013, we buried the Bar of Justice right here on this very spot. And it's been there ever since. Today is September the 4th, 2013, and we are now going to dig it up and take it inside and show you and analyze the results of this extreme test of the rust preventative capabilities of the products that we put on it. Once we get it inside, I will explain to you just how extreme this little test has been. So now we're going to exhume the body. All right, well, as you can see, there is the dearly departed Bar of Justice, just where we left it. We'll take it out now, take it inside. We'll first brush off all the loose stuff, and then we'll wipe it down with some paper towels, and we'll see what we will see. It looks pretty nasty, but looks can be deceiving. So till we get in the house and take a look at it, we'll see you there. Welcome to reloading bench number 1 here in the man cave. What you see before you is the freshly exhumed Bar of Justice. I've done nothing yet to clean it off, get any of the top junk off of it. I'll do that in the next segment, but I want you to see every step of the process. Now, before I start to work on cleaning it and analyzing it, there's a few things I wanted to let you know, and that is just how extreme this test turned out to be, more so than I expected. You see, this has been pretty much the rainiest, wettest summer on record in South Carolina. The average annual rainfall in South Carolina is 47 inches. Well, this year, between June and August, we've had a total of around 26 inches, or more than half of our usual average rainfall for the year. Now, I buried the Bar of Justice in my backyard on June 19th, and I poured a bucket of water over it after I did it. Well, I never needed to pour another bucket of water over it during the test, because the day after I buried it, June 20th, it rained, and it rained every day for the next 25 days straight. Now, the Bar of Justice was buried between June 20 and September 3rd, 75 days. Out of those 75 days, it rained for 43 of them. So I saw no reason to add any extra buckets of water. So this has been a lot more extreme than I ever expected it to be. So the results should be pretty interesting. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the bar, and I'm going to take my bench brush here, and I'm going to clean it with this bench brush first. I'm going to brush off everything that will come off with the brush, and then I'll take a look at it, and if it needs more cleaning, then I'll take one of these dry paper towels and try to rub as much of the junk off as I can before we try to analyze the results. So I'm going to go to the trash can to brush it off, and you can meet me there. Okay, this is the back side that didn't have any preservative on it. As you can see, it didn't fare too well, which is not unexpected. I think I can get most of the junk off of it. You know, pretty much the same thing with the edges. I think we're going to be in for a few surprises here. I think I might get a stiffer brush, try to get some more of this crud off. So I'll get a stiffer brush and be right back. Alright, what you're looking at now is the unprotected side of the bar of justice after having been cleaned with a couple of different brushes. I went from the bench brush to a slightly stiffer brush to a wire gun, bronze gun cleaning brush like this, to try to make sure that I got all of the surface crap off without removing the actual full-fledged rust. Now, one surprise here is that the untreated side of the bar of justice did a whole lot better than I would have expected. Maybe that's because it was facing down and all of the water was making its way onto the top of the bar under the, inside the hole. I don't know. But the big surprise is yet to come when I show you the protected side of the bar of justice, and you see just who the winners and losers are in this extreme corrosion protection test. Get ready to be surprised, and I'm sure that some of you are going to be highly disappointed in your favorite product. I know I was. So, on to the other side. Well, it's time to analyze the results, and the results are not at all what I expected. Probably not what you expected either. It looks as though the only product that provided any level of protection against being buried in the ground with that much rain for that long was the Impro 7. I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm very disappointed in the Ezox, which was on this square here, but as you can see, every other product except for the Impro 7, including what was surprising to me, the Rig Gun Grease, was a total and complete failure at providing protection against rust and corrosion for that length of time under those conditions. Now, does that mean that Impro 7 is the greatest product in the world and all the rest of these products are a bunch of crap? No, it doesn't. Chances are none of us are going to have our gun buried in the backyard for 75 days with that much rain. But it certainly does give a good basis of comparison. Now, before anyone thinks that what you see on top of here is nothing but just the mud and crud, it's not. This is heavy, as you can hear. This is heavy duty rust. Okay, it's going to take a powered wire wheel for me to clean this up for the next batch of tests in the future. So, if you expect to have your firearm buried for any length of time without any other protection, then your best bet is to give it a good coat of the M-Pro 7. I don't know what else to say except that these results are very, very surprising. Not what I expected at all, but the results speak for themselves. That's it till the next test, which will be in the wintertime. Until then, take good care of your firearms.